Okay, so the ratio, this m thing, this just means measure. You don't have to do anything with that. It just means measure. So the measure of angle one, the measure of angle two, that's all that m stands for in geometry. When they use an m with an angle, it just means measure. So basically they're saying the measure of angle one, the ratio of the measure of angle one to angle two is 4 to 5. Find the measure of angle two. Note, figure's not scale. So they're giving us this figure. Notice angle one and angle two together make a right angle, don't they? They make a right angle. So what does that mean about angle one and angle two? What do they have to add up to be?
90 degrees.
90.
Yeah, they got to be 90, don't they? So basically, I'm going to start this problem using that fact. I'm going to say x is the first angle. And then the second angle is 90 minus x, just like we did on problem 4, because they are complementary. They got to add up to be 90. And what if they had them on a line, like they had, angle 1 and angle 2 on a straight line? Then that would be supplementary, and I would come in here and use 180, wouldn't I? Because then they would have to add to be 180. So the second angle would be 180, take away the first angle. All right, so again, watch out. Really common mistake. People will kind of remember this, but they'll do it backwards. They'll go x minus 90. The 90 has to come first because the 90 is the total, right? The total is the bigger number. It's got to come first when you subtract two things. You got to start with the bigger one, the total, the 90. So 90 minus x, because again, they're totaling 90. Now, what do we do from there? Well, the ratio, what does ratio mean? It means fraction, doesn't it? So the ratio, angle 1, well, that's x, over angle 2, is 90 minus x, is equals 4 to 5. See how we came up with that equation? The ratio of angle 1 to angle 2, angle 1 formula over angle 2 formula, right? See how I grabbed those? This is angle 1 formula, angle 2 formula. Is equals, right there. Is equals, that's your equal sign. Equals 4 to 5, 4 over 5. So there's our little equation. Now, how do we solve when you've got two equal fractions? Did you get this in Math 10A? If you had my Math 10A, we did a lot of these.
You cross multiply.
What do we do?
You have to cross multiply.
Exactly. Very good. That makes me happy. You guys got that. Well, maybe you probably already knew it before the class even started. That's right. You just cross multiply. Good. Yeah, you just go diagonal, diagonal. When you have two equal fractions, you just cross multiply. That's right. So then we'll get 5 times x equals 4 times 90 minus x, like that. There we go. And so we're all here. Now, you know the drill from here. We have to distribute this 4 through the parentheses. 5x equals 4 times 90 is 360 minus 4x. Everybody good there? That 4 distributes to both. And now we got to solve for x. We have x on both sides. We've had that a couple of times before, haven't we? X on both sides. Right there and right there. What do? Do the opposite of one of them. Remember, you do the opposite of one of them. So like I'll come in here and go plus 4x. That's the opposite of that one, huh? And whatever you do to one side, do the same thing to the other. Boom, boom, like that. And so this is 9x is 360. And then divide by 9. X is 40. So we solved for x. X is 40. 40 is our answer. Oop, careful, not so fast, huh? Why is the answer not 40 or whatever you got? Not quite. What do we got to do? What's wrong with that?
Now you have to do the 90 minus 40.
Yeah. And how do we know? Because they're asking for angle 2. See how they say measure of angle 2? And my second angle is 90 minus x, not x, but 90 minus x. Very good. That's right. So be careful there. Grab your x. You're just one step away. Plug it in. So then you get 90 minus the 40. So angle 2 is my angle 2 anyway, is 50. Yeah. So they want angle 2. They're not asking for angle 1. Angle 1 is x. They're asking for angle number 2. And so there we go.